Oh, this thing's so disgusting. You know what? Check it out. They did their thing, man. But it's complete, finito. Now I've got my trusty phone right here and I want to talk to you guys about some numbers. So let's get cracking. Hello Salvage Nation squad, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the final and very exciting episode on the budget BMW E93. In the last episode we laid down some paint and all of you guys got in the comments, you were telling me about I should paint it this and I should paint it that. There was one of you guys that said I should go with the frosted white. It was a BMW color and you gave me the paint code, so that's what we went with and we brought that car back. How sick is the car looking now? But like I told you, we've got a ton of little bits of accents to complete and we're going to be completing everything today. And by the end of this episode, the goal for today is I want to be able to drive the car home. It's insured, I need to get it MOT'd and I need to put some tax on it, but I want to drive the car home by the end of this episode. And if you remember, I showed you we refurbished those alloys. We're going to be swapping those over, getting the tires all done up. There's so much stuff yet to do, so no more talking. Let's get the car in the garage and get to work. Oh, this thing's so disgusting. Before we do anything else, we're gonna take it to get it valeted, get all of this junk sorted out. Have a look at that, it's just disgusting. Wow. Right, I'm not gonna wait here. So, I'm gonna leave the car here, head back to the garage. Once it's all done, we'll pick up exactly where we left off.
Many unbearable hours later.
Oh my god, so it's the next morning guys and them lot, you know what, check it out. They did their thing, man. This thing is spanking. I can't wait for you guys to see the full thing. Time to get it back. So if you guys are wondering why that engine light is on, this car's been sat for many years, believe me, and it's saying that the O2 sensor, so that's nothing. Look, the car runs, it idles, it drives completely fine. Have a look at that, just the engine light that's on, so I need to get a new sensor for that. Picked up a new front number plate, so we need to get that on the car. But listen, the interior on this car is actually spanking, man. Like, they did a really good job. It had to dry overnight and it's still drying, so I'm gonna just set it down once I get back. But yeah, time to get back. I'm holding up traffic. There you go. So guys, there you have it. I hope you enjoyed those little slow motion shots. Akil did an amazing job on the paintwork. The guys down at the car wash did an amazing job on the interior. I had to go get this replacement number plate. We're going to be putting that on the front of the car. These little bits are coming in the post, and I've got a new side skirt coming in the post. But there's not a lot left to do. I've got the mirror covers. We're going to be spraying those black, gloss black, to just complement it, and then we're going to be swapping out these crusty old alloys and putting on the new set that we refurbished in the last episode. So these are just the final touches to get this car fully completed. Come on, I'm only joking, I'm not going to do that. Alrighty guys, so everything to make the car legal has been done, completed. Right now I'm gonna go to the MOT station. I brought those with me just in case they want to give me hassle for not having, I don't know, could be a hazard, but I've got those mirror covers with me. But now I'm gonna get the car down to MOT and we'll see what happens. Alright guys, so just back from MOT and I am happy. MOT has passed. The car can be officially driven, but before we do that, let's get back in the garage, finish off the last few bits, and then we can get this car out and get you some slow motion shots. So, let's go! So guys, this is where we're gonna end this build. It's been a long time coming, but it's complete, finito. The last bits, like you've seen in slow motion shots, I'm missing a few covers for the washer jets, minor little bits. We'll do that off camera. Now I've got my trusty phone right here and I want to talk to you guys about some numbers. So let's get cracking. So just as I always do when I've got any build, I always keep a full log of everything that I've spent, everything that it owes me, so that I know what I can sell it for, and I just won't forget, because I've got a brain of a sieve. I'm sorry. So I've got to write everything down. But if you remember, a year ago we bought this car for £1,000. It looked an absolute state. Nothing weren't working. The roof wasn't working, the gearbox wasn't working, it wasn't driving, it wasn't running, it weren't starting. It was a pile of crap, and I'm happy with the level of work and the level of detail that has gone into this car to bring it back to a very high standard. And I'm very happy with the way it looks. I'm happy with the way it drives. I've been driving it for about a week now and I can't complain. So like I said, we bought that for £1,000. It wasn't from Copart, so there's no fees. We bought it outright. It was an abandoned car and we just picked it up for a straight £1,000. After that, the first thing we wanted to do, we wanted to get the car driving, and to get it driving we realized that the gearbox wasn't working because there was no oil. And during the accident, the gearbox casing had cracked, and on this particular model, it's a plastic casing which could be swapped out by purchasing a gearbox service kit, and that service kit cost 250 quid. So that's 250 so far. After that, I went down to our local breakers and I picked up a bonnet, a bumper, a pair of headlights, a pair of wings, and this driver's side door, and I got that at a really good price for 650 all in. So that's 1,850. And then to make the roof work, if you remember in episode 3 or 4, it was quite an epic moment. I've worked on these cars before and it simply needed 2 tiny little relays, 12 quid each from BMW, which came up to £24 for the 2 relays. And that's it, 1,874 quid. How is that? 1,874 quid all in for this 2008 BMW E93, and I'm happy. But the build is done, and this is where we're gonna end this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I've got some new stuff coming next week. I'm gonna make an announcement on that, and all I'm gonna say is we got some new stuff coming. We got some new stuff coming next week, so it's going to be exciting, and I want you guys to be there. So subscribe, make sure your bells are on so you get a notification when I post that video and future videos also. And this is where I'm going to head off. So guys, like I always say, keep it moving, man, and I'll see you in the next one. Guys, thank you for watching. Click here to see what YouTube thinks you should watch. Click here to watch one of my previous episodes, and like it said there, don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. We out.